dancing. Hold up. Oh, there's something right there. Please, people, look at that thing. Chat is in control of this goddamn bot. Turn! Why are you getting closer? I got my baby asleep behind me. I'm crashing out. Come on. Turn. Right. Down. Look down. Take a step back. No, too far. Oh, god dang it. What's up? What's up, guys? Hopefully y'all can hear me just fine. So good morning, good morning. This is a short stream to start the day off. We will be streaming later, but yes, I do have some. Let me see. Let me make sure I have them. One sec. They should be around. I have no idea how loud that is for y'all. So I'm so confused what's happening. So this is the lead up to the marathon gameplay reveal, right? Minecraft today? I don't know if we're gonna do Minecraft. We might do... I did download a scary mod. I downloaded the Lost Tapes. If we do any Minecraft, it's gonna be that scary mod. If not, which crowd control is also still a thing. And I found crowd control for Skyrim. So we do have crowd control for Skyrim if we want to do that. What else? Schedule 1. I think I already said Schedule 1, right? And then I got a cozy train game. I don't know, we got options. Or we can paint miniatures. I still have paint that I need to crack open for these miniatures, so. Look, they're trying. Oh my god, they really are killing me here. So chat is controlling this bot going around Bungie headquarters right now. Oh, real quick, let me show you. Look what we got. Look what we got. So this also came in through like the marathon little care package that they sent, and I was like, you know what? Let's just put this worm right there on the goddamn microphone stand. How does that sound? That sound good to you? Sound good to me? All right, we're gonna go back. Get that audio going again. Cave dweller scared me so bad I bit my tongue. See, that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm easy to scare in video games. In real life, look, I've been shot at. Like, I've experienced real frights. Not that scary. Where can I get one? I'm sure they're probably going to have some kind of merch shop. Bungie has to, right? Said no photos? What you talking about? Dude, the chat is hilarious trying to control this thing. Like, it's tragic. They're doing good. They're trying their best. Hey, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, buddy. Boy, I used to hate when people tell me that. Stream is warming up. Who that? Yo, get in front of all of them right now. Ruin their view. No. Chat, no. Chat, no. Chat, no. Chat, no. Hold up, I need to say left. I need to get them away. Left. God dang, there you go. Take their ankles. Look. Dude, we trying. You know how many people are putting in commands every second, dude? No! Right. Oh, hi. No, no, turn around. Turn around. Well, I'm still playing my flat world. I got over 25 miles on it. Hey, heck yeah. Come on, keep turning. Don't try to hit us with the Riz right now, Rizzler. Come on. Oh my god. Come on, just a little more. Hello. Yo, they're high. No, no, no. That way. This is great. Dude, hold up. Wasn't there... What was it? Twitch Plays, right? There was a... Or Chat Plays, something. There was like a dedicated stream to get in chat to beat a game. What was that stream? Did they beat Elden Ring? Or did... No, they didn't beat Elden Ring. They beat, Dark Souls? They beat Dark Souls? No, impossible. They did not. Hello, how's it going, Coda? I don't think Twitch chat beat Dark Souls. There's no way. Maybe it was Yo, what's up? What's up? Traditional Arts, how are you? Hey, how's it going? Let me I need to check a couple things to make sure. Yeah, we will be getting some alpha codes. I will be getting some alpha codes that I can give out to the community, okay? I don't think we're going to be getting a lot. Keep that in mind. So, let me see your name in chat. Hello, Allison! Allie, what are you doing? Glad you're here. Yeah, make sure if you want... so, from what I understand, the alpha code is restricted to North America only. Xbox, PC, and PS5. So. And so long as your Bungie account is in good standing, like you did not get banned for doing something crazy in Destiny. Alright, don't. That's it. Said run over toes. This is an exciting event. Look at how many people are there. That's like, I need to be careful. Look, my baby's completely asleep behind me. He's knocked out. I think he's used to his dad being loud. But look, sometimes you gotta stream and be a dad at the same time. That's how we do it. Look, I got him in full nap mode before this thing started. He's probably still going to wake up. I know it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. Just a matter of when. Said, I hope when the wife and I have a kid, they will sleep like that during a stream. Hey, it's a loud household, so he knew he can sleep through most things. Die, thy end is now, crush, prepare thyself. What are they leading us to? Yo, listen. Honey got a shiesty on. I think we're getting set up. Honey got a shiesty on. I'm pretty sure this is a setup. Override engaged. Absolutely not. Yo, is that the finish line? You can do it, Serpent King. Holy smokes. Hey, rave lights. Did someone push us? Someone's harassing us. Let go of me. Let go of me. Someone says... Stream is warming up. Oh, God. Look, the whole care package they sent me, guys. Real quick, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Real quick, we're gonna. Oh God, I'm scared. So, Naiwal. This is the care package that they sent. Yo, this is getting very cyberpunk. Hold up. I'm getting like, I feel like I'm about to fight a bunch of gooners. I mean, no. Anyway. Got a hat, which my girlfriend, she's claiming, because my head's too big for hats. I was blessed with a beautiful noggin, but this is exactly the kind of hat she would wear. So, she claimed it. Said Destiny 3 win. I'm not gonna lie. My guess for that is I think something will be announced May 14th. There's no basis in what I'm saying. Keep that in mind. I'm not the Destiny guy. You got a cool shirt. Said I'm so jealous of the hat, but I got the same problem. Too big of a noggin. We got the marathon symbol. And look, it says, "You've barely scratched the surface, and no silkworms were harmed making this garment." So it's ethically sourced from silkworms, maybe, or not sourced from silkworms, whatever those are, which I'm pretty sure it's this. And they call them weave worms. That's apparently the official. They're supposed to be called weave worms, but silkworm is the unofficial name. So I don't know. Also, if you subscribe if you're on Twitch and you subscribe during this stream, you get a badge. You get a special marathon badge. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got Twitch drops on right now. If I don't, well, you just get screwed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, they're on. Drops are on. So, hello, Buck Native. How are you? What's up, Bolt? Spent the last hour doing all the decoding and puzzles. It's hectic but fun, dude. Well, check it out. So, creators, whenever they sent us our care packages, so we're in a creator Discord. They sent us each these cards. And these cards have, I don't know how well y'all can see that. These cards have the symbols on them for the decipher, right? Within the USEC website. And each card has a different title up at the top. I have no idea how well you can see it. So Unity, and then the second one is, and the third one is Power. So Unity is Power. And we've been speculating heavy in that creator chat, but right now we don't have a key that will work to make that decryptor or decipher work. So I'm hoping through this, the next little step will open up, and then we can hop on this. He said, "I think I could decipher that location from the satellite site." See, I have no clue. Like, I barely, like, what's so funny is once I got the care package, next thing you know, I'm like neck deep in ARG at work. If someone from work is watching me right now, do not judge me. But I was trying my best. But I couldn't do anything off my phone, so I was on that work computer like, nope, it wasn't working. See, me and a friend loved deciphering languages. Oh, it's great. They were using ASCII 2 and like a combination of different things. Like there's a special website. Like if you go to, here, let me type it out. There's a c.io. If you go there and then hold down RAGE, rage, as it's booting up, you'll get like a whole thing. Like, It's crazy. Decoding is fun. I'm with you. Because it is similar to the DAG images, yeah. Hey, look, and I do have like 2 different chats, one for YouTube, one for Twitch. If you're seeing me respond to some message that you don't see, it's probably that, alright? Probably that. So yeah, we should be getting here pretty soon. I'm keeping an eye out because I should have the codes in any moment. And once the stream starts, I can start giving them away. I'm keeping an eye out. I will let y'all know. And they have to be used by the end of my stream. Because after that, alright. How's the weather where I'm at right now today? Very nice.
Go ahead and show you some marathon gameplay live here from Bungie HQ, but
Oh,
we
shoot.
actually have the distinct privilege of being joined by a pretty solid contingent on the marathon development team.
Oh god, oh
In
god.
addition to some of the folks we're gonna be
My
talking
brain!
about just a little bit, we wanted to take the opportunity to get to introduce you to just a few of them here before we kicked off the show. Now, first things first, someone who's been here at Bungie for a little bit, and someone who has also agreed we're going to do it on film and make sure that everyone knows that you've agreed to take me on a run at some point. But Kevin Yanis, Senior Design Lead here at Bungie, how's it going?
It's going great. I'm really excited for this truly momentous day.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Ooh,
what
man.
about today's show are you most excited about?
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited for the team, or for everyone to see the team's work on the runners. We've been developing these gameplay fantasies and visual for a long time. I know the community's reacted really positively to some of the previews we've given, and you know, Bungie games have this immaculate touch and feel, this great gunplay, and with Marathon, we're adding tact shooter elements to it.
We're about to check it
really
out.
Increase that depth and mastery that people expect from our games. So I'm excited to see how everyone reacts to that.
Now, we're going to get to see a lot of that soon, but we're also going to get to see, you mentioned you get to work on the runners. Can you tell us just a little bit, without spoiling what's on the show, what we're going to see today?
Yeah, sure. With these runners, you're going to see they're pretty archetypical. So you're going to see different but clear and distinct fantasies and gameplay identities and roles. And
Oh, sweet.
people walk away from this
Very
how their team
so hero shooter,
like,
right?
What their friends are going to play.
Outstanding. Kevin, well, thank you for being here today, man. We appreciate it. As we go right on down the line, we're also joined by Senior Engineering Lead here at Bungie, Mr. Sean Chan. Sean, how's it going, man?
Hi, I'm great. Yeah, it's really good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. That's so nice of you. For folks out there that may not know what it is a Senior Engineering Lead does, what do you do here at Bungie?
Yeah, I make sure everything works. So like, if something doesn't work, Kevin comes and calls me, right? This doesn't work, come call me. Everything's like, call Sean if it doesn't work, you know?
I mean, it's a huge undertaking, obviously, here working in video games. It's such an intersection between art and science. Anything particular today that you're really excited for people to see?
We have a lot of cool tech that people haven't seen yet, like stuff
Oh, sweet.
in the
Look,
that we just haven't seen before, right?
so can you pay my internet bill? I can't pay anyone's internet bill.
Well,
I need y'all to pay mine.
absolutely.
Well, Sean, thank you for being here today, man, too. We really appreciate it. And of course, as we go on down the line, we're also joined by Marathon's narrative director,
All right.
Julia Narden. Julia, how you doing?
Still waiting on those codes. Not ready yet.
Obviously going to get a lot
You're
to
gonna
show-
hold on.
to show off a lot.
Not ready yet.
Just a little bit, but what are you most excited for people to see?
Hope it lives up to that claim.
As
Oh, I
know,
feel you.
We've been treating this as both a reimagining of and a direct successor to the original trilogy, which means we've been
See, well, what has me excited? Look,
building
somewhere there. I don't know exactly how much of the original team. The same team that made Halo 3 is in there, dude. That's all I look. That's why I always hold on to hope for Bungie, because somewhere in there, the team that made Halo 3 is there,
That you're excited for people to get to dig into as they learn more about Marathon.
and we can get a solid shooter.
But any thoughts so far?
It's possible.
so I think I want to keep it a surprise.
Fair question. All right, well, we got a big show coming up. Thank you, Julia, for being here. Thank you all, too, for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate it a ton.
Because I'm very much a retired Halo 3 vet.
So we'll be back in just a little bit on the other side with some Marathon gameplay. Don't go away.
Since there are folks from Halo there for, yeah, oh, for sure, dude. I love Bungie. Halo, I can only hope for the best. Yeah, Bungie Halo, dude. Some times were had on reach, but most times were spent Halo 3 running lone wolves late at night. Good to see some of the old devs still there. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Hello? So, still keeping an eye out. Man, as soon as I get it, I will let y'all know. What'd they say? I want to make sure I'm not missing any messages, because this is gonna be a narrow window. Once the codes come in, there's gonna be a narrow window here. So, and y'all have to use them before the stream is up. Oh, dang, hey! My bad, Bug Native, yeah. Lydia, look. Lydia's pretty strict on links. Don't be posting links to your house. I had LAN parties at my house. Oh, dude, that's real, though. See, it was just me, my friends, Chris and Chris. And then occasionally, like, we'd have an extra. I think a lot of the times I was the extra because Chris and Chris carried a lot. But I knew I wasn't bad because I could go toe-to-toe with Chris and Chris. They would beat me. No, that's not always true. I could beat them. We could get dirty. Man, I often wonder, like, why have I not tried to sit down and play competitive stuff? And I think about who I was when I was playing Call of Duty 2 and Halo 3, Halo Reach. And that was the kind of guy who, if you got an Xbox Live chat with, you would report. You understand? That version, Halo 2 SWAT, that version of Naiwal, you would report. Because if you were on my team and I had to carry you too hard, I would make sure your Xbox chat would be blown the fuck up. This, that, and the other. I think about that version of Naiwal. I got kids now. I cannot... somewhere in there is that version of Naiwal. And if I get too competitive, these kids are going to hear me say some stuff that ain't been said in years. Years. Coming up with new slurs. You ever call someone a hoondinger? Boy, hey, new slur just dropped. What you think about that, Grace? That's a nice Elder Scrolls slur for you. You would know hoondinger tonight. So I love playing SWAT. Then I think I got a concussion and lost most of my high-level gaming. Dang, that's so real. God dang. My brother in Christ, no. Hoondingers unite. All my Red Guard brothers, all you hoondingers. Send them hoondingers back to Hammerfell. Hold up, no, let's not say that. A little too real. Jazz, come here. Come here. You want to see the cat? Come here. Come here. Look. Come here. Just for you, Jazz. Come here. Good boy. How you doing? Look, we put that right there. See? Got him. Got him. I tripped him. I tripped him. Hold on. We can go full screeny. The music's gonna stop for a second. Look at him. Look at Jazzy boy. Look at Jazzy boy. You happy little cat. You little happy little tuxedo wearing douchebag. Look at him. I love him. That's my guy right there. Yes, sir. His sister ran away. I'll never forget it. If I ever catch that hooker out in the streets, I'm gonna let her know, because I know she for the streets. I know she for the streets, dude. Is it a majestic looking gentleman? He is. Tell them, Jazz. Let them look into your eyes. He's so pissed. How many cats can he do this with, though? How many cats can he fold like a taco? And they just take it. How many cats can he fold like a taco and then give a beso? Not many. I think this nigga just farted. So I'm gonna let him go. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Something came out of him just a second ago. He out of there. Said I show everyone I know that likes Skyrim the walking into strangers' homes. Hey! Thank you. One of my cats let me shove my face into his belly and shake. Defense mechanism? Yeah, cat farts are vile. Eesh.
She'll line up you with a little surprise at the end that you're going to want to
Chihuahua
check out,
is
so make
beast.
sure to go ahead and not tune out early.
Bisquito.
But no need to worry, you're not going to have to sit here and listen to me. I'm joined by some of my
It's
teammates
all
here
gonna
at
be
Bungie.
good, guys. It's all gonna be.
seeing
Wait,
today, so
where's
no
my
time like
audio?
Let's
They're
get into the
talking.
show. First things first.
I ain't
Joe,
hearing
to
nothing,
my
though,
right,
Jay.
to your left.
Why ain't I hearing nothing?
Director, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Joe, how you
Doing great. Thank you very much. Super excited to
Yo, am I tripping?
something about our game.
Oh no! Oh my God!
For a while, but we're hoping you'll have a lot of fun today.
Yeah.
I was
Another
tripping.
video in addition to one of just you in your office hanging out. So,
Exactly. Yeah. I won't be talking for like 20 minutes straight. This time.
Yeah.
I promise, yeah.
So for anyone out there that may not know you or what you do here, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Let's find out.
Amazing people. Some of the people on this stage. A lot of people who are sort of in the audience here today. My goal is ultimately to take sort of all the ideas that we have, bring them together into a singular experience, and help to deliver that experience as a single thread. So, just like that.
Thank you very much for being here today, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. As we go on down the line, we're also joined by a man who's been instrumental in bringing the worlds of both games and film to life. Our franchise art director, Mr. Joe Cross. Joe, how's it going? Joe, for anyone, obviously you've got some fans here, but for anyone out there in the audience at home that may not know you or doesn't get a chance to work with you, can you tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do here?
Yeah, so I'm Joe Cross. I'm franchise art director of Marathon, and my job is to sort of set the tone and the vision, the visual style of this reimagine this IP and this amazing game, and then make sure that our world-class art team is set up for success. Paving the way a bit.
Well, thank you very much for everything.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot to dig into today, so thank you for being here as well.
You.
As we go right on down the line, we have, without a doubt, the most important Andrew on this stage here today, our gameplay director, Mr. Andrew Witz. How's it going, Witz? Witz, for anyone out there that may be just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, Andrew Witz, I'm the gameplay director. What basically means is I had to work with a bunch of awesome people to set up what the survival sandbox of Marathon is going to be. So that's runners, weapons and equipment, and the combatants, the UESC. They're going to be hunting players on Tau City. So yeah, what up to the gameplay team? Thank you all for all your work.
And of course, last but exceptionally not least, someone who you've probably seen in Bungie Vidocs in the past, and someone who's been able to help guide design here at Bungie since Halo 3. The one, the only Mr. Senior Design Lead here, rather, the one, the only Mr. Lars Bakken.
Well,
Thank you. Thank you.
Lars, we're back.
You could say Marathon's back.
You could. I'll leave that to you, though. Well, for anyone out there in the audience who may not get that reference and is just meeting you for the first time, can you tell us just a little bit about yourself and what you do here?
Yeah, my name is Lars Bakken. I'm a senior design lead on the Run team. Shout out to Run team, everyone that's out there right now. A lot of fans out there. So the Run team is consisting of, we make the maps, so the zones that you're going into. We make the activities, so we take some of the cool stuff that Andrew's team, we remix it, we add the UESE in, we make them real difficult on purpose. And then we also have the contracts team, which are the factions, the corporations that players are sort of doing deals with because they're mercenaries, and that gets a little
Ooh,
sort of
that's fun.
missions
Okay.
and everything. And so that's the stuff I hopefully make everyone proud with.
Oh,
We'll
dude.
get into that here very shortly, but no, thank you all for starters all for being here. Before we get started as well, a quick reminder, do yourself a favor, make sure you've got your Bungie and your Twitch account linked to make sure you don't miss out on the Twitch drop that's going on right now. And if you also go ahead and subscribe to any channel in the Marathon directory, you can get a special little cat badge next to your name to go ahead and show everyone that you were here today. So go out there, find a streamer you haven't found before, and make sure and drop a sub out there and share the love.
Hey,
Also,
share the
if you
love.
have dropped your sub here on Marathon the Game. Worry not, that money all goes to the Bungie Foundation, so thank you for helping us help them do some good out there. And now we have a big show again lined up. We've got some gameplay on the way coming up very shortly. We had a chance to go ahead and work with some creators and press very recently, and we're going to show you what they thought of the game. And of course, again, I'll repeat myself, but we've got something really great for you at the end of the show, so make sure to stick around. But again, the purpose of today is just to show off some gameplay. Joe Ziegler, I'd love to hand the mic to you for this next part.
Yeah, so before we get started, obviously there's a lot to talk about today. We have a little bit of a taste to show you about what our game
baby's
is about,
stirring.
just to kick us off, so we can put some images to what we've been talking about here. So let's take a look.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay.
Death. The end of all things. But the dream is not over. My dream. Yours. Now. Run.
Okay, cool. Dude, I'm getting cheesing over here. Holy crap. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone, first things first, you saw that correctly. Marathon will be releasing just later this year on September 23rd, so you'll be able to
September 23rd. Okay.
And in addition to that, coming just later this month,
I'm gonna buy that
23rd, we're going to be running a
for my son's
contest
birthday.
that you can be a part of. That was a quick heads up.
His first birthday.
18 plus only. So there's going to be a big chance to play up front, but don't worry, there's going to be other opportunities to play later. So to make sure you're caught up with all the details and you're ready to go, do yourself a favor, head over to our Discord at discord.gg/marathonthegame. And of course, if you're here in Twitch chat with us today, then you've already done yourself a big favor. Members of our community and moderation teams are going to be going out and looking for folks to drop codes to as well to make sure that you can get priority access when the alpha kicks off. So go ahead and keep an eye out on your inbox. There's no exclamation point drops or anything you can do, though I'm sure folks will do it anyway. But worry not, you've gone ahead and done yourself a favor by being here today. But let's get into it. What did we just see?
A lot of death, is first what we all saw. But honestly, you saw a first glimpse of some of what's going on in Marathon, our extraction shooter that we're creating over here. And it's got a little bit of everything. It's got some runners in there. It's got some weapons in there. It's got some crazy stuff happening, but
Yeah, a little taste of the weapons in there. You saw some alternate weapon actions. The flip scope is in there, so weapons are going to do more than just shoot, obviously. It's a Bungie game. We got to really push things. A lot of runner abilities are in there as well. The UESC, obviously a little taste of the UESC and what they're capable of. A lot of awesome.
And some fun world interactions too. Like there's that sequence where the shutters go down and then everything goes wrong for the team that's in that room. But it's pretty cool to see those things.
Yeah, everything goes wrong. The Andy Salisbury story. Mr. Ziegler, so why are we making Marathon?
Exclamation point drops.
The extraction shooters.
I mean,
See.
is something that our passion of our
As soon as I get the codes,
idea of,
I'm picking names that I see in chat.
all enjoyed, which is this kind of intense survival
And I'll hand 'em out.
experience where you are frequently unsure of what's going to happen next, but you're on that adventurous ride of it. It's like, we talk about it sort of like it's a horror story that's kind of unfolding before you, and testing yourself to see if you can survive it. And we really wanted to take that and sort of, bring a lot more people into it. When you love something, you really kind of want to just, attract others to it, and so you can have a bigger party with it. And so, we've been doing a lot of work to make that happen.
No, it shows. And Lars, obviously, Bungie's got a long history of shooters, but this is a new type altogether for us to dive into. From your side, what's it been like designing for all of this?
It's been fantastic. So when I started at Bungie, it was on the multiplayer team. And I am a competitive person in my nature. I really enjoy PvP. And so having to take that in the Marathon game and think about every single angle of every design, knowing that there will be other human beings in, around, and on the other side of it has just been fascinating. And
It's a Marathon Minecraft mod win tomorrow.
For the team.
It's been really exciting to see. And obviously, you mentioned we saw a lot. We saw some runners. Mr. Witz, can you do me a favor and help introduce these 4 runners that are going to be available when the closed alpha test begins?
Yeah,
Maybe the plot is you're trying to get experience fighting, so your character runs a simulation to keep getting better.
They're going to be in the alpha. So going left to right.
I think they're trying to get off of Tal Seti. So,
fantasy or soldier
hold
kit,
up.
all about push forward gameplay, right? The first one in, trying to get as many picks as possible, right? Against either the UESC or other players. Next we have Blackbird. It's very reconnaissance-based kit. All about figuring out where players and enemies are in general and punishing poor positioning. Glitch is our agile disruptor kind of kit, all about pushing forward, disrupting enemy teams and what they're doing and getting out and kind of having that kind of cycle. Void is our stealth boy, our sneaky boy, all about throwing down smokes, going a full active camo cloak.
Ooh, tough call between Blackbird and Glitch for me in terms of play style.
Yeah, this is our core 4 right now.
A lot of different playstyles to choose from out of the gate. And even furthermore, Joe Cross, also, if anyone's not following Joe Cross on Twitter, do yourself a favor and do so. But you've been...
That is a long time, Bolt. That is a long time.
Out there on Twitter with everyone. Before the show, we were talking a little bit, and I've heard this come up a lot, but, you guys have been working off of this concept of graphic realism. Tell us a little bit about what that is and what that means for the design here.
Yeah, it's one of our ingredients that we've sort of conjured up to help us define the visual world for these runners.
Yeah, Glitch's design is
The
great.
first thing we wanted to make sure was their visual fantasy reflected the gameplay fantasy.
They follow the rules of silhouette
And then
very
sort of
well, I think.
Our unique recipe of
You should be able, the whole rule is you should be able to identify a character based on their silhouette alone.
One of those sort of
So that's pretty good.
constraints we've created is this idea of graphic realism, where we kind of reduce the amount of geometry, we limit our materials, we use a lot of graphic design and color, and we.
Been a long time since a new Bungie. Yes.
With artists who are working on the
No
project,
kidding.
And then it doesn't hurt to have a world-class concept team cranking this stuff out. And that's sort of the origin of a lot of these designs.
And, obviously the world of Marathon has so much legacy to it as well. As a kid who grew up playing it, I know it well myself. But, what's it been like stepping into this world?
It's amazing. For art geeks out there, the sort of the father of the Marathon visual world in a lot of ways is this guy Craig Mullins, who you see art represented on the left. Started out as a fan, then got incorporated into the IP officially by Bungie, and so his legacy loomed super large. And we've always tried to pay attention, pay homage, make sure we were doing justice. And you can see here in the center, this is kind of a proto-runner we developed early in the process to make sure that our sort of approach to graphic realism and style lined up and sort of represented that. And then on the right here, sort of an evolution into one of our actual runners here, Blackbird, with a similar fantasy and composition. So I think it's working out well, and I think we're doing something new.
Wow.
And also sort of looking back.
It's like a 3-panel study on how to hold the spine, right? Is what you're looking at.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
I like that they took a lot of the cyber art design from Alinsky DLC stuff and integrated that into its own thing here.
Excellent. Well, that said, if anyone out there in Twitch chat as well has any questions, go ahead and drop them in. We're going to try and answer as many as we can. We're going to be showing, again, a lot of stuff today. So if you've got anything that comes to mind, please feel free to throw it in there. Folks on the community team are going to be keeping an eye out. But we've obviously got a chance to go ahead and dive a little deeper. We've done some telling. Let's go ahead and do some more showing by taking a bit of a deeper dive into some more Marathon gameplay.
Let's do it.
Ooh, sweet. Okay, let's see. Is this shell? Wait, is this cell shaded or am I tripping? There's something, or not cell shaded, but like the shadows are very cartooniesque.
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4. You are a runner, a cybernetic mercenary who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with
I get to live my Ghost in the Shell dreams.
capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players.
It's very 8-bit-esque.
Security forces and otherworldly threats. To scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune.
Fun. Okay, cool.
The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can.
Yeah, the art style is a great choice.
Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like
Death is inevitable.
oh, what was the game?
The end. Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponent. And in your next
It was an Ubisoft game, MMO, had a dead zone, quarantine zone.
And even if you're down on your luck,
Why am I not thinking of the name right now?
So you can get right back into the fight.
As soon as I think about it.
Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer.
I feel like it starts with a D.
Dynamic and tactile gunplay. Runners with
Oh, Division, yeah. I feel like Division was the original extraction shooter because of the quarantine zone. I'll be honest.
Road to hero run, or high rolling with powerful gear. You'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives, and down but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill to take all the glory for yourself.
Oh, word? Oh, so you can lone wolf it? Oh, that's fantastic. Holy. Hell yeah, that's fun.
Dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players. You'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive.
Oh, God.
Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation? Slip into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends? Grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need.
Ooh.
You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4.
An active ARG, man.
Ever one run away,
That's fantastic.
the next big score.
Void. I think. Oof. I don't know, man. I feel like. See, Void. I'm not gonna lie. Stealthy characters. As much as I love Stealth Archer, have never really been my calling. But I do feel like Glitch.
I think for starters, again, as we touched on before the break,
Glitches looked pretty nice for
history
me.
with Marathon, Joe Cross, from your standpoint, facilitating this gameplay with your art style. Again, what was it like, kind of approaching this from your perspective?
But also, oh crap! I forgot the name of the soldiery one. Because if they can act as support, then I also like that too.
Inspirational, easy sort of inspiration for art. I also love just sort of having the keys to this car from this era. Working on a game from this era, I love older games. I love the way the games look from the PS1, PS2 era. So there was a lot for us.
Tell that man not to lick his lips.
Paying homage to
Gonna chap him.
great sort of iconic artists of the time. So,
Yeah, and also we had some keen-eared folks in chat. I think it's Joey Wolfinder asked if this is Ben Starr. Yep, Ben Starr was the narrator of that piece. Excellent ear.
Great voice, right?
Yeah, super cool.
Said Ben Starr.
He's almost an Andrew Witz, but he does his best. But all right, I'm gonna put you on the spot with a tough one, Mr. Joe Ziegler. Who's your favorite runner?
Ooh, controversial question. I play a
Taking on
variety of
teams
them,
as
but I will
lone
say
void seems
probably
like, oh yeah, for sure though.
is
I have to agree. Taking on teams as a lone void would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Blackbird?
Remains out there. I like playing Blackbird because it's a great crew runner. Like it's in terms of being able to provide a lot of information, provide a lot of support. It's also great.
Having someone who's just next level void would be scary to fight. Yeah.
Especially the ambush strategies that happen. Also to catch Void out of position if Void's trying to hide. So yeah, there's a lot of versatility to how you can play it.
Very fun. Mr. Witz, I think you and I share
I
the
feel
same
like
game.
same concept would go with Blackbird too.
I
Because if you're able to ping enemies and keep track of them, then you should be able to work around them just as well, right? For someone who's really decent at it.
I just love to go
So there's
fast
probably
forward.
something there.
And so, like, yeah, that push forward gameplay that Locust kind of has, right? Being like
Locust,
try and get
that's the
pick,
name.
Seeing somebody out of position, going for that pick. Also, I like to play Glitch a lot too.
They showed 3 glitches in one team, so a full void team.
A bunch of enemy crew trying to
What's up, Keith?
extract, and then
Hope you're doing well today. What are we watching today? This is the
just
marathon
knocking them out
gameplay
of,
reveal.
like the zone, and now they're trapped with me and hopefully my teammates. Joe.
I'm scanning. I'm looking for it. Good, yeah.
To that same end, actually, as you guys kind of discuss the runners, Destas in chat asks, what's the pacing targets to the gameplay? Are there any movement or traversal mechanics?
There are a lot of movement and traversal mechanics inside of the game, but it varies. Your effectiveness varies per runner.
Yeah, like everything in we're making like a survival sandbox, which means everything kind of has to have a cost, right? And so like going, if you want to go
That's a
fast,
good way to
if you
put
wanna
that.
Go fast, Locust has like a super sprint, so to speak. Like they have leg jets that kind of come on to help you sprint even faster. That causes heat. So basically, it's almost like a stamina system, but we call it heat because we're these awesome mercenary cyborgs, right? Where like the body overheats, and so this character has like some mobility, but you overheat quite a bit. So that's kind of the cost that's there, and so that's what pushes us into like finding implants that maybe like expand like how much like your heat meter, and also give you more agility, so you can even go
even faster, right? So yeah, there's a lot of cost in the game in terms of when we place a mobility thing in there, we really want to make sure it's like how does this affect the pace and how does this affect the overall survival sandbox?
And to be fair, we're still looking at the alpha builds. We got to balance a lot of stuff because some stuff is kind of sketchy. Yeah.
No, we have a lot to
Yeah, I mean, and actually, while we're talking about kind of those finer details, which I'd love to still kind of bug you a little bit. In Marathon, build crafting is a big deal. What does that mean in the
Build
world?
crafting.
Yeah, and so like the runners are essentially like a base, right? And so each runner has they have a bunch of implants that you can kind of find.
So far, it doesn't seem too
that
bad.
do
Yeah, I'm
kind
with
of
you.
Wild things, and like as they go up in rarity, right? There's a lot of stats, so you can increase your resistance to certain things. So like tox is one, so you can essentially be poisoned, right, as our tox, and so you can build up resistances to that. You can increase your agility. There's shields, obviously, to make you a bit more durable.
Oh.
You have cores. Cores are really cool. They basically.
I got some codes.
At the base rarity, like they have these kind of passive.
I got some alpha codes.
Rarity, they are specific to the
All right, we're gonna give out.
You're playing, and what they do is
We're gonna give out 3. We're gonna give out 3 right now.
You know, you're doing one thing, and then you get like a chord specifically for glitch, and now you're like, oh, my double jump is a triple jump. Like that's how much we want to kind of push that.
So
gear really matters.
to redeem this,
are
you got to go to Bungie.com.
the cores, weapons, weapon attachments.
Okay.
Weapons.
Bungie.com.
Cool
You go to redeem.
We have gold
I'm going to
mods,
drop this in chat. If it is claimed, it has been claimed. There will be another one. All right. I only have a few.
Some wild stuff. So yeah, like really, it's the.
Okay, we only have. We have a limited amount. Okay. I'll let you know how much we got left.
Question in chat as well from I think Firex is how you pronounce it. How many players are going to be?
Let me see.
Varies per map.
Yeah, it varies per map. The footage that people have seen.
And when you have claimed it, can you please type in chat, for my sake, that it has been claimed? Or if you've tried that code and it says it has been claimed, please tell me, so then I can move on to the next one. Okay?
When you're approaching any of these runs.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and sell out the best.
Now this, keep in mind, this will be going on Twitch and YouTube.
So Void is really fun for me because it leans into this part of my personality that is like very devious. And so,
all right,
you know,
first one going in.
I'll be like, hey, any claymores you see?
3, 2,
backpack, and I'm doing crazy things like, okay, so Void has a prime ability that sends out. I think you saw it in the video. It sends like a wall of smoke that, sort of like your home base. When you do that, it's portable.
This, keep in mind, this is limited to North America.
You get automatic active camo. So I'll do things like set that.
You have to be 18 or older, and you will have to sign an NDA. This is an alpha code, okay? Alpha.
More the inside, right? If someone comes in after me, they're gonna have a very bad time. But I also do things like I'll go to a place in the zone where there's high tier loot, and I'll claymore it up, and then close all the doors and leave, and be like, I wonder if anyone's gonna show up. And then sure enough, maybe 5 minutes later, I see the shield crack in the HUD, and I'm like, yes, I can go back and see what's going on. So yeah, that's how I like to play.
Yeah. How about you, Joe Cross? What's your go-to?
Well, if you know me, I'd rather look good and lose. So I generally pick the runner with the coolest helmet, and in this lineup, I think that's clearly Blackbird. As far as my play style, I'm typically just a decoy. So that's it.
It's like, Joe, go over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Look really great.
Yeah, exactly. Just stand in the open for a little bit. Yeah.
So that's the end of my run story.
Let's see, no one said it's been claimed yet.
Nice, we appreciate it. So actually, to that same end, obviously we do a lot of play testing here internally. Witz, I know you mentioned you've got a folder of some of your best plays, but what are some of your most memorable runs so far?
Some of my memorable runs are really when.
I think you got it, Rock Talon.
Doing one thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to do a contract. I'm going to be going here. I got to go into this room. I got to interact with this device. And I think it's like I'm safe. Like I'm kind of doing like a routine thing. I can get in and get out if I'm like smart about it and really kind of listen for what's going on.
All right, taking the survey for it now. Okay.
And oftentimes there's another player. Like the best moments is there's another crew that are going for the exact same thing. And there's this moment of like you're about to turn the key to get into a locked room, and then the other team is right there, and you're like, oh crap! Like, and then you're like, this is all-out war in like a hallway that seems to be like a regular hallway, but now it's just like it just gets crazy. And so I think those are the peaks that happen where there's these tense moments you're trying to do something that lead to these
Goddamn
really
cat.
crescendos where, you know, these mercenaries kind of going crazy. You know, like all these players are jumping.
You make it sound like you're playing so carefully, but you're not.
Listen, the tactics are happening fast.
Yeah,
here,
okay.
They're
It's
going,
just processing
they're
power.
going, like, yeah, the math is going. Like, it's happening.
It's improvisational, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like, I mean, runs can obviously entail a lot, but we also
Jazz,
have a question from
you are in my way, bro.
Is loot going to be just weapons, or is there going
You're
to be
in my way, partner.
out there in Tau City?
There's a ton of loot.
There's a ton
of loot. Yeah, there's implants, there's cores, there's equipment, there's
Consumables.
Grenades.
consumables. Yeah.
Jazzington.
Yeah, there's grenades.
You just gonna lay right there? All right.
We have a bunch of different
That's
types of
fine.
grenades in the game as well that you can loot in the world. We have valuables. We have backpacks. Yeah, attachments.
Okay, well that one is
materials.
being surveyed just in case.
There's a bunch of stuff too that.
All right, next code going up.
Valuables, but like, there's times when you're running low on.
3,
money and you're like,
2.
I just need to do a valuables run right now, and I need to pick up these things and get my money, you know, into my space.
Boomski, next code.
Space Bank out.
You know, that actually is a good segue from, and I'm not making this name up, Ball and Hobo.
Yeah, we are doing
What do I
codes.
do with the loot when I extract? Like, why does it matter in the long run?
Yeah, there's a variety of reasons. So a lot of it is related to sort of our factions and contract system. But if you want to talk a little bit about the bar.
Yeah. I mean, we've got this entire system we call factions. You're doing contracts, they're like missions, and you are being greeted originally by AI representative because you are a mercenary. You know, don't really have a lead.
Take that link.
They are going
Take
to
that link that I dropped in chat.
jobs, and so they'll give you these missions to do. And as you're doing these missions, like Andrew said, sometimes.
All right, did the survey for the first one and said you were in a pool. Okay.
I think a lot of the faction and the contract system is like, you could complete the, you know, download the.
I have no idea how.
From this one area.
I have no idea how that's gonna work.
And you're doing the thing, and you've sort of done it. So even if you die, you've still made progress there, which I think is a really cool aspect of that feature. But then there's also this other meta layer where, as you're working with the different factions, they allow you to upgrade yourself over time, and so you can increase your heat meter, you can increase your loot speed, things like that.
I was gonna say, you're trying to get as much loot as possible.
Test that first one to make sure it's been claimed.
World, right? Like essentially, you know, different missions.
That's interesting.
Harder over time, right? Which means you want to have more loot on you so you can survive longer. You know, so just in general, be able to do like, you know, fight all.
It's on PC.
Hostile entities in the world.
It's on Xbox and it's on PS5. You have
On
options.
a zone that's heavily
If you're in North America,
and all of the different
you have
units,
options.
The snipers, the assault units, like you want to be able to not only withstand that and players. So there's a lot of reasons why you want to get it.
And honestly, like a lot of the loot translates into things like upgrades. You know?
Hey, thank you for subscribing.
But there's also an in-game store called the
Appreciate
Black
you.
Market, where you can use a lot of your currency and things like that to actually re-equip yourself if you go on a bad run, or to upgrade yourself if you need anything from that space. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons to get a lot of good loot out. I don't think I'm ever short of reasons to get loot out. But yeah,
That just says something else about me, though. I'm just a loot goblin. So sometimes extraction shooters also can be seen as kind of hardcore and maybe tough to get into.
Yo, how you doing?
To make them easier to dive into.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things that we could talk about. One is we are obviously investing besides doing a little bit more.
I'll drop the next code in another 5 minutes. Want to make sure
we're also doing a lot
that
make combat.
if anyone's working on the other ones that they've gone through. I did the code from the first one and got the same result, being put in a pool. Okay.
Yeah, we want to make this is like.
That's interesting.
Shooter, right? We want to make sure it's approachable. We like nail those fantasies.
You tried the second call and said you already did the survey. Okay.
Bring that kind of like morph the Bungie action game into like in the survival.
That's interesting. How all of y'all are getting into the pool? Ooh.
You have like a limb system where like. But you will like guns do stopping power, right? Which they can knock you out of sprint. They can slow you down.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I like it.
Still in the game. And so if you are hit with a chem grenade, right, you're going to be toxic.
So
you can be immobilized, right, which really slows you
I
down.
think the first person who said they did a survey.
Pushes you into using consumables and making sure you have an answer.
Bolt, did you do the survey? Who did it
Make
first?
sure that you keep the depth of the
Looks like you got the pool as well.
ability of the the action. Right? So that's how we're trying to marry that together. In addition to that, if you have some
I mean,
runs,
but
right,
that's all for the same code, so that's the concern. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case,
a package of gameplay items like weapons or equipment or maybe a shield or something or consumables, that's kind of like the floor for what we think you can be really.
you have to let someone else have it,
environment and actually like fight other players that actually are kitted out. So you're never feeling like the goal is that you can always.
My concern is that whoever claimed that one first is going to be the one who got it.
Really high end gear because that's your payday, right? That's like the beauty of the moment of like. Oh
Is there a more direct way to manage this?
I mean, obviously, there'll be a lot of good pointers for folks at home taking notes.
Because I think it was either between
We'd be remiss if we also didn't mention how
Fargus or Bolton.
Which is why we've also had the chance.
Because they both said that they did the survey first. I don't want anyone to be like, "What the hell? I didn't get it." So, and we do have more codes that they're going to look at certain PC specs and see what they need to test. I think it's phase exit. So long as you're submitted into the pool, we're good. Okay. All right, cool.
Let you tell them about it in their own words.
You kind of feel the blood pumping. Got him, got him, got him.
Well, if that's the case and you haven't done a survey yet, or even doubtful, got another one for you right here.
This is a different take on an extraction shooter.
Let's look. Yeah, there are codes. There are very individual codes. So, heads up. Try that next one. Try that next one. If you feel like you might have been second or third to do one of those previous surveys, be the first to do this one.
We were the first group outside of Bungie to playtest our alpha build.
Oh, I recognize that guy. Who's gonna group up with me and say they're pushing Pete?
Daddy up, let's go. Okay, I am ready and up. Whatever you two are. Yes, sir. Oh, we are bringing some money in this time.
Quick read.
Oh, you looking around?
Yeah, I'm gonna see who we're gonna read with.
You said, "Hey, I propped the builds for this playtest." Hey, look at you, Grace. Down to play anytime. I like to hear it.
Grab that real quick. Yeah, we can. You wanna get going?
Yep.
All right, let's see this. I'm curious how this plays, man.
I didn't actually. I'm up in there, yeah.
Oh, Locust got air boost?
So,
There's fall damage.
For the gang, there is fall damage.
There is. I got a mod earlier that like drastically reduces it though. So there are ways to reduce it.
I may have just exploded my kneecaps.
If you dash right before you hit the ground, you don't take damage.
It'll break the fall, yeah. Happens to the best of us.
All right.
AI on the right.
If it says you did the survey, I say you're good. Yeah, we're still dropping codes. I'm still dropping codes. If you know any homies who are in need of a code, we're dropping codes. Yeah, click the link and follow the steps provided.
Sorry. Excuse me, sorry.
As long as there's teabagging, we're good on Marathon.
Yeah, still heading to field maintenance. Yep.
Oh, we got featured, man. Hey, I only found out about Scarrow 9 this past week because of this ARG. I'm so proud of him, dude. Woo!
I need some stuff out. Guys, follow me.
Oh, dude, this might bring out the toxic back in me. I'll be honest. Hey, thank you for following. Dude, yo, that is Halo's 50 cal. That is Halo's 50 cal. Brother, don't get my hopes up, please. Because if that's the case, oh my god, he a goon. Oh my god, he a goon.
That's a purple one.
Look, listen, to all my homies, if you're in a chat with me and I say some outrageous stuff, don't cancel me. All right, just know that 2012 Naiwal's coming out. I did your mom last night. I did your mom last night. Don't look. You and your sister are mine tonight.
Oh, one of the guys you killed had just been weapons on him. Poor guy.
So I'd imagine if they brought that Halo 2 sniper rifle, the best of the best. Oh my god. Anyone else got a null transmitter from Discord with a photo? I joined the Discord. I got one. I joined it recently. I joined it like yesterday.
What you have in the mechanics kit is
So we prefer the term henchman.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, we bring it back to prime toxicity with Marathon. Absolutely.
Yeah, dropping in big ones too.
Okay, so this is USEC, right? So these are the... Those are the bots. Those are the...
They've got long shots in too.
So those are the PvE elements of it. Bring back COD lobby trash talking.
Yeah. That's gotta be.
I played one shield. There's a loot up there. Who's absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna drop another. Code. We'll make sure everyone's good.
They're on the balcony. Like south 200.
I got one knocked.
Nice.
Make sure to use it. If you got it, use it. If you haven't, if you've already done it, you should be good, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I would say this
Oh, yeah, there's a sniper.
freaking no! It's a Brian! Kill him, he's a fiend, dude.
I'm coming to you, Sven.
Yeah, I see him. Don't underestimate this guy.
Oh my god, that's it. He killed two, I think it's 1v1. Ben, you knocked one, I knocked another.
Good stuff. I literally only have a sniper.
Dude, a sniper's all you need. Sniper's all you need, partner.
Okay, the knock I had was way over here. I don't see anybody over there yet.
He's been quiet for an awful
Yep, that's the code. That's the code.
He's
right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Said I love that the Locust has a Titan shield. Are they playing the Switch right now?
Yeah, he's holding the angle at a distance.
Are they playing the Backbone right now? How'd I like Adam Paul? I loved it. Fantastic game.
Very weak up there. I'm underneath.
Are they where we got boys now?
Oh, he's still up there. Get him. Turn around, brother.
Knock one. Coming. Got one left.
I get shot on the right side, like something.
No, if they're close. I got no tags. Oh. There. You got eyes? Yeah, A1. Oh, is that him up there?
See, I feel like I'm aggressive, dude. I push way too much.
Yeah, sorry, was.
Anytime I played Apex, pushing. Anytime I play Call of Duty, pushing. Get him! Now is not the time to get confused. Kill him! If he ain't got a name tag above his head, you shoot him. You understand me?
God squad, you could say. I feel like we might be the God squad.
That was good. That was a good run.
A flawless run. That was a great run.
You got knife some AI and grab some guns.
Dire Marsh.
Yeah, a loot container key. Isn't there one of those around here?
Yeah, it's right here.
You can definitely see all the influences. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey!
Where did I just hear that thought?
Said Stank Rat. Is that a runner? Is that a Locust? No. I wonder how close they spawn the runners together.
god, I'm dead.
I thought he was gonna slide under there. Oh no, he's getting pulled. Yeah, he's getting sucked. Said I'm a lurker, mini shooters. I'll push you, run back, then vanish and ambush.
Enemy, I heavy knifed it.
So I did the survey. I'm in the pool. That all I need to do? I think that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Said, bro, Tarkov doesn't have name tags. If that MF doesn't have a name tag, light him up.
Yay! I don't want the conquest.
For real, man. Look. I follow old rules. If I ain't seen a name tag, if the name tag red, or if I ain't seen a name tag, line you up each time.
That are on the map.
Oh, I think those are the players.
Turn on accessibility and show name tags.
Like
the cash players?
Yeah, I don't know. Players.
Said, bro, I'm old. Even if they have a name tag, you might get lit up too. Let's call it itchy trigger finger, bro. I'm just ready to go. All right, dropped another code. You click it. If you're in North America, do the survey. You got to be 18 or older.
Knocked one.
I knocked one. Found him.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
The hell did that mean?
Behind, yeah, glitches behind you at the moment.
Don't try to hit glitch from there, partner.
Oh, she's scared. She's scared.
Down.
God dang.
Very good.
Very nice. I called a purple.
Listen, if you play with me, also know I'm the guy who will say far right. That's my call out. Far right, mid, left, far left. From spawn. That's what I'm referencing. From spawn, far left, mid, right, far right. If you can't pick up on that, we ain't meant to partner up. He's on the box, the blue box. My callouts are off. But if you're in line with me, you know what I'm talking about. Sync up.
Playing so far has just been refreshing, I'd like to say.
Make sure to verify all this stuff on email once you complete the sign up. There you go. Jeff Keighley. Oh, he's old, man.
I just want to play more.
Nothing worse than a right there call out. Hey, at least I never say right there. You'll never, he's right there. You'll never hear it. No. I'll try to give some kind of clue. Red barrel thing. He's behind the goddamn red barrel thing.
It's been a great time getting to set that up, and of course, I promise I'm not saying this just because I work on the social media team here, but if you head over to our YouTube channel, we have a full 20-minute version of that.
Jazzy boy, what are you doing?
Where to find us, also same with all of our other socials, as long as I'm at it. But Lars, obviously, again, like we talked about before that video, we're
gonna drop another code.
Closely, but have we ever done it this early or at this scale before?
So I've been
Directional is better than specific because brain has to register less. So maybe that's exactly what I'm thinking. Hey, don't you try to paw at me. Hold on, let me grab my baby.
Working with the community is something we take
Are you
pride
good?
in. And on this
He's
game
good.
in particular,
Never mind, he's
yeah,
okay.
we brought people in, players in
Just
much
looking
earlier
at me.
into the process than I think we ever have before, and it's given us really good insight. You know, we tell them when they show up.
Best call out is over there, shouted multiple times.
That's how we understand what needs to change, what needs
He's the one shooting with the face. They're all shooting.
I mean, even again, like these folks were all here last week. You guys were in there with them. Some of you playing as well. What was it like?
What are you doing, Jazzy
Super
boy?
exciting, yeah. I mean, like,
What are you
when
doing,
you have a lot
Jazzy
of, well, there was a combination of players who we've been engaging with for a long time, and some players who are brand new. And
Look at what you
it was great
did.
to see sort of like the mix of the both.
Knocking stuff off.
Especially when you got some higher level skilled players who just joined in and immediately got it and started destroying everybody, like Tens and Lupo was in there, but yeah, you had some pretty awesome moments, didn't you?
Yeah, so It was pretty amazing to jump in, and I'm gonna throw Nick under the bus for a moment here. Like, apparently he was on the team with Brian and Jeff Keighley, and they were not having success. Y'all were like destroying them, the creators. And, yeah, it's probably your team that was destroying them. So I was brought in as like a hired gun to help get Jeff through, and
thank you.
I did my job.
Said I did my job. There you go, partner.
Mission accomplished, love it.
Something that he's used to, obviously. Also, though, you were saying you were observing a little bit as well, maybe not playing quite as much. What was it like, from your perspective, getting to see all these folks jump in and play the game for the first time? Some of them.
I mean, it was awesome. It's awesome, like playing the game for so long, right, and seeing other people play the game is just a great feeling, right, for like the whole team. You get to see things that you designed for happen, and in real life, right, you see people who are like being hunted by other players that take refuge by like we're a heavily fortified area, and watching the UESC equalize a little bit. Moments like that was great. There was another fight that was it looked so fun, but also hilarious, but also like really like it was like a great time, but also really tense. There was two crews that were fighting under the dire marsh map. There's a bunch of tunnels and stuff like that, and they were fighting in the tunnels. And the fight was literally like almost 1 by 1s, like 3 and 3, like constantly moving towards each other and fighting.
Got one code left.
The person in the front dropping meds for people in the back and changing.
Got one code left, guys.
And that fight went into like little vents as well, so it was like this it was just hilarious chase that was like.
One code left.
You didn't know exactly whether you were going to get third party, and they were just the volume in the room kept
already
from those two crews because they were just like, when are they going to get flanked?
We got 10 minutes left, I think, on the stream. One code left.
Just like out of
use it.
Paranoia.
Use it.
It's a good balance to strike, obviously. Yeah. And you, again, we were mentioning you got to play. Were there any other creators you got to dive in with?
Oh yeah, I was on a team with Valkyrie and Katamina, and we had a lot of fun.
Said all codes got to be distributed. That's it, partner. That's it.
The tunnels are dangerous and they were fun. But we basically created like a little claymore nest down there, and so we were baiting them down into it, and yeah, it was pretty successful. I'm telling you, the claymore.
You okay, Salem?
Don't sleep on claymores. They're
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Lars is like, I know.
Yeah.
Jess is sleeping on my desk.
So even in addition to these
I haven't heard how many players on the map yet.
The legacy of Marathon's community goes so long goes so far rather.
Gotta get ready for work. Just want to pop in, drop my like on the stream, and check on you. Said I mess with you like family, Naiwal. Have a great rest of your evening. Thank you very much, Keith. Have a great day at work, man. Appreciate you being here. It's all good. I'm just never gonna go to a jungle that has tigers in it.
Really awesome with the Marathon Classic on Steam. Is the release that they had, as well as the Marathon Classic.
So the whole point of it's an extraction shooter.
It's like
so you can go solo or you can go with the team.
Sort of remembering the past as we're sort of building this new.
So once this is done, smack it big like lizards. Do it.
Actually, kind of on this topic as well about the dangers of the world, we do have a question from Twitch chat. Are there dangerous PvE encounters? Obviously, you've mentioned that
because apparently you work as mercenaries, and then you go to this area and you do some kind of objective. Like I think you're tasked with an objective, and then you extract.
There's a bunch of different types that do different things, so watch out for them. We also have ticks, which are these wonderful, surprising, explodey.
Explain the silkworm. I need you to explain the silkworm.
To explode on you, and you have to shoot the nests actually to get rid of them essentially. Otherwise, they'll keep coming. And there's a bunch of hazards and stuff that are like going to be on the map as well. Like we have a bunch of like tox rooms and all kinds of surprises that await players. And in the alphas, there's a few.
This stinking fat cat on my desk, man.
The scariest unit? The Ghost Commander, for sure. Ghost Commander, their ability is like, they go into active camo and they actually have clone. They have a bunch of like clones that go out there, so you think, you're not sure which one to shoot, and then by the time you recognize which one is actually the real one, right, it's like, it may be over for you, but that's one. The Sniper, also love the Sniper as well. We really want to have these prolonged sniper fights that are really great against the UESC, and if you manage to really push them and they notice you're pushing, they'll punish you for that too. So, like, yeah, definitely be careful of these units.
Not to be trifled.
And the recruits, honestly, they have this rush down that they do. If you're not too careful at knowing where they're going to be flanking you and rushing you down from, like, yeah, we're purposely making them these formidable foes that you can't get treasure out of the world easily, and they're guarding it, and they're doing a pretty damn good job.
You can't ignore them either. Once they're on your set, you kind of gotta figure out a way.
Would be considered a special marathon player if I have Destiny 2 VOG rating. You might.
Can a TV compose
You might.
a number
You're
of
special to
like
me,
3
buddy.
Blackbirds, for example?
Absolutely, yeah. There's no restriction on how you assemble your crew. You can all play the same. You can create a meme comp if you want.
See, that's pretty nice.
A little bit, you know, and sort of try to use each other's utilities. But we've seen them all. It's been really cool to see kind of the different combinations we've seen.
You may never know, like those 3 different like players that are playing Blackbird, they may have very different builds of what they're gearing towards.
My son is
Blackbird,
awake.
right?
He's
Like,
just
they may be
staring.
some of them, like one of them may actually have implants that
He's throwing a
allow
fit,
them
though,
to
so.
go in active camo. That's not a specific thing.
He's
for
not throwing a
runners,
fit right now. We'll have to see what happens.
You can diversify.
I did see the like the shield wall comp, which is like basically 3 locusts.
But yeah, all the codes have been dropped in chat. Hey, don't you bite my hand. You're on my desk. Don't bite my hand. Don't bite my hand. You being mean.
You've been building a world that's
You're on my
for players
desk.
to tell their own stories in. You know, again,
I'm showing you
it goes down
love.
on the way on April
You don't want to be
3rd.
touched? Fine.
Players
I ain't gonna
finally get a
touch you.
chance, some of them to jump in.
Hello,
What are you
Salem.
most excited for them to get to dive
How was your nap, buddy?
So many. I mean, there's so many different stories that I think are gonna.
Hey.
That we're looking for.
No, you can't. I'm not. My hand's not even touching you.
Before, but,
And you reaching for my hand.
The planet, like honestly, just trying to survive amongst all
No,
the different
you
threats.
can't have my hand.
The dying.
You're mean.
When our trail says death, it's death. You know, there's a lot of death in the game. The learning from it, the challenging yourself.
I like Fallout
back
76.
up and trying to do something new. It's gonna be exciting. I'm sure there's plenty of other things.
I'm curious.
Oh, you want me to pet you?
Cross,
You're
what do
a
you
jerk.
expect?
I mean, I'm you
You're
know,
a jerk,
had the
Jazz.
fortune to launch Destiny and now Marathon. It's always amazing to put something out into the world that you've been working on, you know, sort of in a bubble for 6 years or something like
The
that.
solos versus
And
solos,
having
man.
Players experience the visual world for the first time is amazing. Introducing the IP into the world, you know, sort of beyond the game, you know, sort of the culture. It
So
creates.
good.
Always excited to see like
So cool.
the fans tell us what the game is and what the metas are and what the IP is. And
What are you
that
doing?
exchange is
Why are you?
always
Why are you convulsing like that? You're creeping me out. You're not gonna puke on me, all right?
How about you? Anything come to mind on your side?
I'm just really excited for folks to discover the content and play with it in interesting ways. We've been making this meal for a bit. It's just time to see folks play, right? Like we've been making the sandbox for a bit. We've been working together on
Jazzy
activities
boy.
and everything in the world.
Jazzy
It's just really
boy.
excited to see
You're blocking the camera, Jazzy boy.
and learn from it.
Great. I'm also curious to see which runner will be the crowd favorite. Yeah. Out of the, I have theories.
I know you have
I'm
many
gonna say.
theories.
Yeah.
Well, chat, Discord, let us know. We'd love to hear what you guys are thinking.
Absolutely.
But that brings us to just about the conclusion of what's been a very action-packed show. So for starters, guys, thanks so much for being here today. We really appreciate it.
Thank
We
you so
got-
much, and thank you everybody out there. Like our team is literally sitting behind these cameras here, and
There's another.
they're amazing. Like you should give yourselves a hand, for putting together.
Just in case. Just in case.
Also, there's an immense amount of staff here that is.
So I'm
super
a little
gracious to
dyslexic,
come and
so
work
I don't
with us
know
on this, so just wanted to-
which ones I've done, but all of those links, click one of them. It don't matter which one. Click them. Do the survey for the alpha. You gotta be 18 or older, North America, PC, Xbox,
So again, as
PS5.
we noted at the top of the show, coming up at the
Said,
very
I'm
end,
gonna
we
click
have a
all
very
of them.
special surprise. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and stick around all the way through till the end. But again, a huge thanks to Joe Ziegler, Joe Cross, Andrew Witz, and Lars Bach. And thank you all for being here today. And of course, again, to echo Ziegler, thank you so much to the entire dev team here at Bungie. Thank
It
you.
is a baby boy.
You're here with us in person or you're at
What's
home.
up, buddy?
It's your
What are you
contributions
doing?
to make Marathon possible. So truly, thank you. It's honestly humbling to be here today.
Let me grab my
And
son.
again, of course, the crew here, thank you all so much for all of your hard work. It's been incredible seeing this stage come up so quickly, rather. So thank you so much. It's been a gargantuan effort. Most important, to all of you fine folks out there for joining us today. It's such a privilege for us to get the opportunity to share what we've been working on, and it matters most when you show up and join us. We know you have busy days, and we're thankful to be a part of it. So thank you for joining us here on a Saturday morning. And of course, we got something fun at the end. Make sure you stick around for a little bit longer. We're going to be rating Scarrow and Mr. Raffle Waffles, Milo, out there here just after the show ends. So go ahead and tell them we said
Oh, that's
Give them
sweet.
a chance to drop into their chat. But as has become kind of a tradition here at Bungie with our streams, we've saved just one more special thing here for you at the end. Now, we've told you a lot about the game so far, but we haven't had a chance to really touch on the narrative just yet, and we're really excited to build a story that's innovative in the extraction shooter space.
Ooh, okay. Actually have a narrative. Cool.
And we'd love to show you a glimpse of that now. So we've had the opportunity to partner with Academy and Emmy Award-winning director Alberto Mielgo to go ahead and show you just a bit of a snapshot of what life is like on Tau Ceti. So we hope you enjoy, but in the meantime, take care of yourself,
Salem
take care of each
10.
other, and we'll see y'all Starside.
See you Starside. Starside. Megatron. Prime. The Allspark. Hold up, Salem. I can't body block your hands the whole time. Let Daddy look at this. You're too aggressive. How about you host the stream? I always love it whenever they give a canon reason as to why your character's not dead. It's because you're an android. That's pretty good. Sam Witwicky. We are the Autobots. Oh, they got the disease, bro. They got the disease. Is it the kind of disease? Oh, heck no, dude. Yeah, your head's popping like a zit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, this is horror. Don't pull on my hair. That's rude. Oh, characters got lore.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, two vast, trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sun, a shattered visage eyes, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculpt to well those passions red which yet survive.
Eat it.
Stamped on these lifeless things.
Or put that in your brain. That works too. Silence the voices. Ozymandias. Silkworms are used to craft robot frames. Yeah, looks like it. Boy, if you don't stop trying to eat my hair. Something about her reminds me of Love, Death, and Robots. Oh yeah, let me get some customization. Oh, every time they reprint you, they go through this process. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Dude, what a great cinematic. You know, I'm willing to bet you could do a cyberpunk TTRPG in this setting. I'm just saying.
Now, consider this. Do you recognize this dog? It's you. Really?
Very pretty. Holy crap.
What's that you're always too into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
In this music is. You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Damn! Salem, don't look, they're getting ganked. I ain't hinting at nothing. Spooky. So give me back my AirPod. My God, this is pretty, dude. This is pretty. Your mama should be home soon, buddy. Lit up. Lit up. Wow. You saw that too? Wow. Void superiority, loving it. It's like, give me back my AirPod. The hell? The freak you think you thunk.
And on the pedestal these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
There. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Nothing beside
Yo. Dude, there's something really spooky about the setting. I love it. Holy crap. See, this... So I've been reading Dune. This feels like inspiration from Dune in a lot of ways, too. Just like... Who's that?
Do you recognize this child?
The setting is crazy good. No. Do you recognize this child? They're just like, so whenever they get brought back again, it's just like, whatever the crap they had on them, it didn't matter if it was actually them or not. That's dystopian, dude. I love it. I love it. Wow. Said about 23 pages in. That's some blood. Yeah, blood. Blade Runner. Wow. That is super cool. On burger. Ein Strudel. Ein Strudel. Ein Strudel. Alright, so we got all the codes out. We got all the codes out. Ah, Salem! Salemton. Yeah, you want to say bye to chat with me? Because we're going to be streaming later. Say, what's my name? My name's Sandington. Heck yeah. You see the worm? Here. Here. Little silkworm baby. Here you go, buddy. Wanna hold that? There you go. Little silkworm baby. Alright. Guys, thank you for coming. They are doing some like residual stuff. It says please disperse on the stream. It's a very good stream. Hey, I appreciate it. I mean, we really just reacted. I don't typically ever do reaction stuff. I think this was totally worth doing because whenever they sent all the that care package, I was just so shook with the amount of ARG stuff, and I'm thinking that there is going to be more stuff to find out as we play the game. And I think that's where my interests really lie. Like, of course, you know, got to play the game in order to find those secrets and stuff. But, dude, I want to do it. I'm totally sold on the game. Really looking forward to it. September 23rd. Hope y'all, you know, if you got access to the code and did the survey, I hope y'all get access to it. And I'm hoping to also get access to it, and then we can play together. Look, homies, you know who I am. If you see me on it, hit me up. Help me find some secrets. But I'm going to get baby boy a little snacky snack or something. I'm going to get myself a little snacky snack. And we'll be back on later today with some Schedule 1. Schedule 1 for sure. Maybe some Minecraft. We'll have to see what we're up to. But Schedule 1, because I want to push some P. Pushing P. Which I know it's not the same thing as pushing product. But it's that extremely hype. Hopefully going to be in the field with everyone come the 23rd. For real. For real. Always a pleasure. Have a good one, man. Take care. Say bye, Salem. Good job.